you don't always have to do plan A. And sometimes we couldn't. I recall times in both practices in North Branch and here, what things that really touch your heart. And I guess I remember a father and daughter coming in with a dog that needed a very extensive surgery. And it was probably in December. And they couldn't afford it. And so the girl's crying, and the 12-year-old girl, and they decide to put the dog down. So, but they just leave the dog with me. They didn't want to be there. And I know this isn't done today, and it's probably not what you should do. But of course, I did the surgery, called them up 3 days later when I knew everything was perfect, and said, come and get your dog. Merry Christmas. And so that's something veterinarians do. I'm not the only one that does that on a regular basis. And I recall another one full of porcupine quills, loaded. And it would have taken 4 hours under anesthesia. Anyway, it was going to be a big bill. And the same thing, I called them the next morning. Oh, come and get your dog. I'm not going to charge you, And even I got to even do that with NVA when I sold my practice, because I told them there are things I donate to. I said, my pastor's dog comes in. I treat that dog for free. They make terrible money as a pastor usually. And I just said, it's what I do. And I donate to certain community things. They said, no problem, do whichever you usually do. So I was very grateful for that. And I always got to have a tender heart, and I think veterinarians should think that way. It's not all about the money. It's about relationships, and it's about who you can touch and reach and have an impact on.